This is the Balkans. If you think the Balkans is a cluster mess, you are right. But why the Balkans is a royal rumble? The short answer is geography. The mountainous Balkan Peninsula is a crossroad between cultures since the beginning of time. Indo-Europeans, Greek city-states, Macedonian Empire, the Roman Empire, which eventually split apart. Western bits became battle royale, whilst the eastern bits remained largely intact. Some Slavs later migrated south, making the Romance-speaking Romanians very lonely. Some of the southern Slavs formed their very own states over the centuries, whilst some other Slavs were caught up by the Holy Roman Empire. Following the East-West Schism, these bits became largely Latin-writing Catholics, whilst the rest were mainly Cyrillic-writing Eastern Orthodox, mostly. Meanwhile, some Central Asian Turkic dudes came along, fell in love, and created some Bulgarians. It was all fun and games until the Ottoman Turks showed up, invaded everyone in the Balkans, adding flares of Turkish Islam stuff, in particular the Albanians and the Bosniaks. Then, more big bullies showed up, with new Balkan countries popping up. The Balkan internal beefs were later blown out of proportion, pulling everyone into the boxing match. After World War I, some Slavs formed an ambitious crossover universe TV series. The Germans came along for round 2, before being eaten up by Mother Russia and local partisans. Most of the Balkans became commies. Then, fall of communism, Yugoslav wars, and new countries popping up again, European Union, and here we are today. The history of the Balkan region has shaped the identities of each Balkan country by language, writing system, religion, and politics. To grossly simplify, the Slavic-speaking countries are Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Serbia, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria. They can understand each other to a certain degree, but will claim that their speech is a totally unique language rather than a dialect continuum, for nationalistic sentiments. Greece, Albania, and Romania are lonely Indo-European speaking dudes in the midst of Slavs. There is Turkish too. For writing system, these countries write in Latin, whilst these write in Cyrillic, and some can do both. As per the Balkan style, writing systems can be politicized to have nationalistic sentiments too. Greece is just doing its own thing with the mathematic symbols. In terms of religion, these countries love Catholic Jesus, these love Eastern Orthodox Jesus, and the remaining ones are Sunni Islam loving. Then there is Bosnia. In the Balkans, you can easily change your ethnicity by adopting different religions. In terms of historical politics, some Balkan countries were traditionally more influenced by the Holy Roman Empire, some Italian dudes, being the meat shield between Austrians and Ottomans, communism and capitalism, and Yugoslavia. The fall of Yugoslavia has shaped the current borders today. More new countries may pop up very soon. So why the southern Slavs could not get along when multi-ethnic countries like Switzerland and the United Kingdom managed to stay together for centuries? Well, this is mainly due to the lack of a common unifying factor in the Balkans. The Balkan dudes will easily be assimilated and disappear from the map if they do not maintain their own unique set of identities and historical claims, particularly as they all look kinda similar on the outside. Hence, the Balkans is the epitome of the ongoing dynamic demographic and cultural shift in Europe. A cycle between unity and fragmentation. With the expansion of the European Union, it appears that the Balkans will be headed towards unity once again, or at least it appears to be. Most Balkan far-right dudes have some unresolved historical hatred against the Turks and its perceived remnants. Serbia has the most drama, being antagonistic with Croatia, Albania, and Kebabs. Greece holds old grudges, as Greece and North Macedonia could not stop arguing about an ancient dude. Greece and Turkey literally have been fighting for more than 1,000 years. Serbia and Greece are generally good friends. Bosnia is just being Tripola, a Frankenstein country shaped by its nation-state neighbors. Slovenia is annoyed being associated with the Balkans. Montenegro, Bulgaria, and Romania are nominally popcorn-eating bystanders. Despite the drama, the Balkans is generally a nice place to visit. So which Balkan countries should you visit? Well, it depends on what you would like to experience. Slovenia, the richest of them all, can provide the sense of poshness associated with the Central European Holy Roman Empire, also famous for this lady and this basketball guy. Croatia is a very popular tourism spot, punching above its weight in football. Serbia is the epitome of being a Southern Slav, an ex-bully, with strong ties with Mother Russia. Serbia is also famous for this tennis guy and this basketball guy. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a stitched-up country who just somehow continue to function well, mainly because the Bosniaks, Serbs, and Croats would prefer not to get blown up by some landmines. Also, it cannot into sea, sad. Montenegro is like a mini Serbia, but more mountainous, with James Bond filled with tall Italianized Slavs who like to sleep. It was the last to separate from Serbia because it was taking a 14-year-long nap. Albania is good at singing, who enjoys being the oddball in the region. They are unfortunately usually being stereotyped as the bad guys in Western movies due to the relatively high crime rate in Albania. Then there is Greece, the most popular kid in school. North Macedonia is just kinda there, having some identity crises from time to time. Bulgaria is obsessed with Rose, whilst Romania is milking the vampire tourism like a boss, and got annoyed when its capital got mixed up with Hungary. European Turkey exists too. They are geographically Europeans, whether the rest of Balkans like it or not. Will the Balkans be united in the future? Maybe, if the European Union continues to function properly. If not, then get ready your popcorns for the endless entertainment in the Balkans. Thanks for watching.